What's going on, man? This your boy Jay Eazy, aka Fresh from the Barber Shop, man. I'm just making this video because honestly, man, first of all, let me address my subscribers first because they who I'm true to and this is what they wanted to hear. Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay Eazy, aka Fresh from the Barber Shop, BKA the People's Champ, coming to you live with a serious commentary this time, man. There's gonna be two games back to back, and I'm not gonna talk in my commentating voice or anything like that, man. I'm just gonna talk to y'all like regular people. This is just like a real talk type session. This morning, what this is all about is this morning I saw my man Verbal and I saw Eight Thoughts, and they were saying that they were putting out things that were video responses to what Hutch was saying, earlier today. And I looked at it, and I looked at a lot of what they had to say, and I think honestly, Verbal and Eight Thoughts, if y'all hadn't seen those videos, go ahead and watch those. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. They hit it right on the head, but you have to look at it. And what the fuck was he doing just sitting there? Man, you know what? I'm not gonna do it like that. I'm not gonna do my normal commentary thing. Y'all just enjoy the video. I'm not even really gonna comment on it unless I get like a two piece or something, and then I might say something like that. But anyway, I'm looking at Verbal. I'm looking at Eight Thoughts this morning. I'm looking like what they have to say is very insightful. But at the end of the day, you and Verbal and Eight Thoughts are basing what they're saying on adults who have had life experiences outside of this video game right here. See, at the end of the day, a lot of the people that are trying to come up off this video game or doing video commentaries and all of that, they are largely children who otherwise have no talent. Their names have never been in any publication for making a difference in anything. They've never been a part of sports. They've never done anything in their lives to this point. Not to say that they won't do anything. They hadn't made academic honors. They haven't been academic all-stars like me. They haven't played basketball and been an all-star in high school like me and Eight Thoughts. They haven't gone to college and had all the life experiences like Verbal. And and like me and Verbal, they don't have successful careers yet. They hadn't done anything in their lives yet. So largely they're just giving you. A lot of people are just doing what it is that they know at this time, and all they know is this video game. This is all that some people are good at. That's their talent level. That's everything. This video game is everything to them. And when I'm saying this video game, I mean Modern Warfare 2. It's just like looking at that. I have to take it back to a sports analogy. I'm looking at it like Modern Warfare 2 is like a vehicle. It's like basketball. Machinima is like the NBA, and all of us are just people trying to get to the NBA. And it's like Eight Thoughts said earlier today. A lot of people hadn't played basketball on any other level than just in their backyard or pick up ball or in high school and that's when basketball is still fun. That's when things are still fun. But when you go play basketball in college, man, that's a job. Like I played in college. I was on the practice team. I was never going to get to play. And look at this camping motherfucker up top, man. I can't even deal with that. But I can't. I played in college on the practice team, and like I said, it was a job. It's getting up at 5:30 every morning. To go to practice at 5:30, you had to get up at 4:30 every morning, be there at 5. Play against the dudes, make them better, and you can be absolutely killing these cats. You're never gonna get any fame off of it. And it's like stuff like that. That built character for me to let me know that not everything that I'm gonna do in life is I'm not gonna be successful at it. I don't have a fucked up sense of entitlement like a lot of these kids have. And I make the content that I make for my subscribers. I know everybody's not going to like me. I know everybody's not going to agree with what I say 100% of the time, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, what you have to do is, like I said, you have to look at it like, let's say that, like I said, Modern Warfare 2 is just like basketball, this video game. Machinima is like the NBA. And the people that's trying to make money off of it, you got some people that's trying to make money off of it just because the possibility exists. If you ever played basketball like Eight Thoughts for money, you're gonna try to push your dream to the edge and try to do it just because the possibility exists. But at the same time, that's not your sole. That doesn't have to be your sole reason for doing it. But just because somebody's doing something for money doesn't make him a bad person. It's just like and that doesn't mean they're gonna work hard and be talented. I mean, like I say, a lot of people on Machinima, a lot of people in the community, they went and bought the HD PVR, and they worked so hard to get the gameplays and do this and do that because they have no talent. That's what it is. It's like they have nothing outside of their gameplay. And with this game being like basketball or whatever, you putting up beastly ass gameplay, putting up a big score, doing this and that. That's just like you being tall. That's not being tall is not giving you talent to go to the NBA or whatever like that. You have to have some talent to like people want to actually watch you, not just be somebody that can put up gameplay because that's not gonna make you stand out. No, you got other people that stand out because of their personality. You have other people that stand out because of the type of content that they put out. Like they work really hard on it. Like you got Dr. Disrespect. You got some people that do things that are totally different like me. Mine is me versus me, and a lot of other stuff that I do on Machinima Sports, man. It's like that's stuff that nobody else is doing. You know, like the top 10, the no job sports show, all that stuff. This stuff that nobody else is doing. It's not just the same old ordinary cookie cutter commentator type thing. And a lot of times people think that there's a cookie cutter approach to success. There's no template for success in life. But a lot of people just cannot understand that. They see somebody like C Nanners get busy and get 200,000 subs, and everybody comes in and they try to be that way, like C Nanners and Hutch. Nobody want to take the other approach like Hutch. They want to take the conservative route like C Nanners, and they don't want to be like Hutch that's like extroverted. He says what he thinks, he says what's on his mind. They don't want to do that because it's too risky for them. They want to appear to be just you know, the neighborhood dude across the street or whatever. But at the same time, you can't follow somebody else's template. It's just like Kobe and Mike. It's gonna be like that. Like if C Nanners is Kobe is Mike, and then Hutch is Pippen. You look at it like that. Like they're two of the best at the game right now, in the game right now. The most popular, the most easily recognizable figures in their game, and people gonna want to be like you. But everybody want to be like Mike. Nobody wanted to be like Pippen. I wanted to be like Pippen. I wanted to do it my own way. But a lot of people are afraid to be themselves, and that's another thing that people have been being like. A lot of these children hadn't developed their own personalities yet, so people have been being something so long. It's like a dichotomy. It's like you've been being something else for so long that you don't know what you really are, and you've never stopped to find out what you really are. And people are just afraid to be themselves, and then that's when it comes to be like in the state that we are now. It's like everybody sounds the same, everybody's doing the same thing, and then people have to resort to things because they don't have any talent really. They have to resort to doing things like putting up a stupid amount of kills and calling people out that they shouldn't even be calling. I mean, you got stuff like that, people talking out of turn, talking out of line, and it's just a bad thing. But like I said, you look at it one way, like those other people, everybody just wants to get to the NBA, which is machinima. Everybody just wants to make it big. Everybody just wants to get to the ultimate goal, to get their content seen. But it's like what bothers me is a lot of us look out and we say we have the quality of our content is so caught up in views and subscribers. You shouldn't base the quality of your content on the amount of views you get or the amount of subscribers you have any more than a man should base the quality of his character off the amount of women that he slept with or how much money he makes. That's absurd. It's ridiculous. If you put it in terms of that, then you understand that what we're doing right here, it's just we're kids having fun. We're playing a kids game. We're getting paid, getting paid whatever we getting paid. Some people doing it for the love of it. I've been doing it for the love of it since the beginning. I've been streaming on JTV and all of that. That's all I do. I didn't even know nothing about machinima until or any of the YouTube stuff until somebody told me about it and they said I should try it. So I did. But I'm not in it to get famous or anything, because just like Eight Thoughts said, man, you famous on the internet, but I mean when I walk back home, everybody knows who I am. I'm famous where I'm from. Everybody's a man where they're from. But outside of Eatonton, Georgia, nobody knows that I was a great basketball player. Nobody even cares outside of South Carolina and Eatonton, Georgia. So it's like you have to really look at things for what they are. And at the end of the day, man, I think we just all are starting to take ourselves too seriously, and we just need to scale it back and look at it for what it is. We're cats. We all men. A lot of us aren't men yet, but we are getting there. We are playing a kid's game for a king's ransom. We're not making a king's ransom, but at least we're getting something for it. Some people are getting something for it. I'm just getting the satisfaction of just putting the game out there, and that's why I put out the gameplay that I put out. I don't put out ridiculous amounts of kills game to try to show somebody how good I am. I play the game to have fun, and therefore I play with my friends, and the only games that I can post are the games that I play with my friends. So every now and again I'll break 20, and hey, That's what I put up. But when you're playing with your friends and you're having fun, you're not really worried about getting the best gameplay. And that's what it really should be about, just playing the game for the sake of playing the game. Of course, you're going to have people out there. I mean, it's not Machinima's fault that people are doing that. It's like the other people's fault. It's just like the people. It's like I look at the other channels and all the other people that do stuff. You're gonna have people that make money. You're gonna have people that try to make money, and then you're gonna have the people that make money off of people trying to make money or whatever. So those are just like the scumbag agents. You got agents out there. You got agents out there that mean well and won't deal with anybody that doesn't really have a shot. And you have agents out there that try to convince somebody, hey, you pay me this amount of money, I can get you to the league. You have the talent, and everybody has the HDPVR. Everybody has the ability to talk, and everybody has the gameplay. So therefore, everybody thinks that they have the quote unquote talent to make it. But you can't tell people that they don't have the talent when they're looking at videos saying I'm doing the same thing that this person is doing, and I'm not getting the same results. And that at some point you would think that people would realize that it's not about the gameplay. It's not about all solely about the gameplay. It's about building an audience and just putting on a television show. I mean, you have great television shows that's been canceled, and like I said, it's just funny to me how we look at things. It's just like in the last year or so, like the first thing I saw on Machinima was RB and the Chief. That's the first thing I ever saw. It had minimal gameplay and it was all talent. Like that guy has talent. It was all creativity. Like how can you make RB and the Chief? You just made up characters based off of something that we love, and I loved it. And I watched every episode, and it's like that's where it all began. That's why when I make videos, we should all try to do something different. But then, like I said, at the end of the day, people are going to do what's easiest. We're going to take the path of least resistance, which means we're going to try to follow what somebody else did, and we're going to just try to make it work for us. And that's not going to work for everybody. And I think that's a large reason of why it stopped being fun, because it's like you're competing with people that you shouldn't be competing against and otherwise wouldn't even care about. But I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, you have to look at it like this is some people's world. You guys are their Jordan and Pippen, and this is their NBA. Machinima is their NBA. Everybody wants to aspire to get there. They want to try to get there. They regardless of what's going on, they're gonna try their asses off, and everybody feels like they have the talent, the quote unquote talent, or everybody is tall. Tall enough to make it, but nobody's looking at the fact that maybe I don't have the talent, and maybe if it's looking too much like a job, then maybe I do need to scale it back and I need to do something else. But like me, I just came from the gym playing basketball, so when I go play this video game, I don't give a fuck about what happens on it, because I'm gonna go lay down with my wife and I'm gonna have a good time, and I have that luxury. A lot of people don't have that luxury because they don't have anything other than this video game, and their self-worth is wrapped up solely in it. But I mean, that's an unfortunate situation. I think we just need to let people get out a little bit more. I just really think that we just need to stop taking it so seriously. And it's a game. Games are supposed to be fun. Start posting videos where you're playing with your friends, and it's just an average game. There are no standards for what you have to post. It just is what it is. Just have fun, and just keep playing the game. Keep having fun, man. I don't really know what else to say. Like I said, you're gonna have scumbags in every industry. Everybody's gonna try to get a piece of. You can't be Kobe or Mike or Jordan or Pippen and think people are not gonna try to get a piece of you, because that's just not gonna happen. It's not feasible in life. People try to get a piece of me. I have amazing computer skills. People try to get a piece of me all the time. I save companies money every day because I fix computers, and that's just the way that it is. I mean, people are gonna use you for your talent or whatever they can get from you. I mean, and it's an unfortunate situation, but there's nothing else to it, man. It's just life, honestly. And maybe what I said didn't make a lot of sense to you because I used a sports analogy, and a lot of people don't play sports and don't care about sports and couldn't care less. But then, honestly, those are the people that I'm really talking to, because your self-worth is wrapped up in a video game. I know that's not the case for you guys and a lot of my subscribers, because we're grown men and we have jobs. But it is what it is, man. If your self-worth is wrapped up in the video game to the point where it can change your mood, you have some issues. You got to just change the scene, man. Just do like Verbal said, man. Go out, have a beer, go to work, go play basketball, go play some football, go do whatever you do to relax and rewind, to relax and unwind, man. But just do whatever you got to do. The game is still fun to me. I still play it every day. I still love playing with people, but I'm out. It's your boy Jay Eazy.